Supersonic's money transfer is giving you an unbeatable bonanza from now until the end of October. Yes! From now till the end of October, you stand a chance of winning a bag of rice when you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada and Switzerland with Supersonic's money transfer. Amazing! So from now till the end of October, every time you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada and Switzerland, you stand a chance of winning a bag of rice. Only 100 bags available, so hurry now and be part of the 100 lucky winners in this special unbeatable bonanza from now until the end of October with Supersonic's money transfer. Enjoy our safe, fast, reliable and convenient money transfer service with the largest payout network in the Gambia with charges starting from $0. Yes! Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonic's money transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics. The unbeatable bonanza with Supersonics.
The process.
And a lot of people say that failing to support this draft bill means that you support the 1997 constitution, which we know some of the provisions do not favor the Gambian people as said. What do you have to say about that?
Well, you see, the 1997 constitution, I think people misconstrue a constitution and the ruler. The 1997 constitution is a text, just like the draft we have. And if you look at the draft, most of the provisions are borrowed from the 1997 constitution. So there is nobody who can convince me, okay, it was bad. If it was bad, they will not actually borrow from the constitution. If the 1997 constitution was a bad constitution, when the then President Jammeh refused to go, we will not depend on the same provision, on the same constitution to remove him from power. So for me, the idea of saying the 1997 constitution is maybe it's an APRC constitution or it's a dictatorial constitution is not something that I can understand. What I understand is the implementer, the person who implements the law. If I pass the law and then go and rule by my power, that has nothing to do with the law.
Of course, they say that there is no constitution in any country that is not plagiarized. A lot of Gambian people have actually accused the CRC of wasting too much resources only to copy and paste constitution of other countries. What do you have to say?
Yeah, actually, it is actually plagiarized. Even the National Assembly Research Unit made some research, and in the footnote of the research, most of the provisions are borrowed from Kenya. You see, I am not disputing. You know, nobody have the no constitution. It's a copyright. But okay, actually, if you are borrowing or benchmarking, Kenya is from South Africa, Gambia is from West Africa. If you are borrowing, get the idea, put it into our own context. But if you just take it as it is in Kenya, and actually, if you look at it, our society, we have different society, we have different standard of living. We don't share anything, mostly culturally. So you don't just take as it is from their constitution and you put it in our constitution. You can get the idea, take this idea, put it into our context as a society, as a Gambia.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Honorable, a lot of people are saying that the president, Adam Barrow, he gave a lot of money to some of the NAMs so that they will vote against this bill today that the proceedings we are on. What is your take? You
see, people have been talking about this Adam Barrow giving some money. Let me tell you, we are legislators. We represent the interests of this country. And then I think that question is those who are making that allegation, they should substantiate it. For me, I cannot understand receiving. I cannot, understand receiving a dime from Adam Barrow. What I'm doing here, I am legislating. I'm a legislator, and then I will legislate according to the interests of the Gambian people, who may whatsoever. This is why I make a lot of research on this constitution, on the draft constitution, to make sure that before I replace it to another draft, I must get my point. The issue of about People have been even saying this for a long time. They were even saying that Adam Barrow sponsored me at the university. I'm not even going to university. So that is people, actually that's people's opinion.
So what did you vote for, yes or no?
I voted for no.
Why?
For many reasons. Number one is that one is a legal challenge. People have to understand. We are drafting promulgating a constitution on top of an existing constitution. And as it stands, it is the 1997 constitution that is guiding the promulgation of the 2020 draft. So any law that is inconsistent with the 1997 constitution, as a legislator and sworn in that constitution, I will not support that. And I think it's where the drafters fail the nation. And Section 100 categorically told us there are certain things we cannot pass it. And it is an entrenched clause. And in that, Section 100, subsection C, something like that, 2 of C, categorically tell us that we cannot legislate a law, a bill that contains retroactive to either your right or my right that I acquire. So you see how beautiful the 1997 Constitution is. It protects everybody. And this legal challenge is where the drilling of this 2020 draft started. Because for me, I defended, when I came here 2016, it is the 1997 Constitution that I hold and sworn that I should defend it. So the way, how would I defend it? Is to make sure the provisions that are captured in that Constitution, I defend it. I dare not to abrogate any of those provisions. And if you looked at it, the 2020 draft, you look at the discriminatory aspect of it. If in that draft itself, it says don't discriminate. All persons are equal of the law. The old one also is saying you this, is telling you the same thing. Then therefore, there is some inconsistency in the law. And then being a legislator, I am very particular about the population. You are young. No, excuse me. You are young, she is young, because you are interviewing me. How can I legislate a law that will only restrict you only to work on it is on Gambia talent? So that means that the law is saying if you are somebody who is a civil servant working under government, after closing your 8 hours, I cannot go to Gambia talent and then increase my earning. As a legislator, would I legislate that? There are so many legislative pieces that are definitely draconian. And we cannot go in for that. We say we are, we are enacting, we are reviewing a constitution that have some draconian law. And in the new constitution that you are actually enacting, you have some draconian law. Is there no inconsistency? There is.
Okay, well, in the first place, you are the people, the National Assembly members, who agreed for this bill to be passed so that there will be a new constitution in the Gambia. So hadn't been you know that you are not going to vote for this bill to pass this stage. You didn't have agreed since for the Constitutional Review Commission to be...
No. Creating a Constitutional Review Commission, we want something better. We want something that is better for you and see, and anybody. Our idea, we spend a lot of money in it. Our idea was for them to go and bring us something better. But if you don't bring something better, would I accept it? I would not accept it, despite the fact spending money. I cannot accept something that is affecting you. We spend a lot of money, but the document they bring for us is not the standard document we need for change.
You are saying that there's a lot of money that was spent on this draft constitution. And then, isn't that enough reason for you to vote for the bill so that in the long run there can be some amendments?
No, you don't legislate in that way. And that was among my point of argument. You know it is wrong. You say, okay, let me legislate it after I amend. No. And let me tell you, it's not about the money. Do you know how much will be spent when this thing passes here? likely it might fail. Look at the threshold. So that means that we are going into another waste of money.
You said you cannot vote for that because you cannot say that you are going to vote so that in the long run you can amend some of the things there. But we all heard that the 1997 Constitution was amended 50 times. And the same thing can apply to this one.
That one, if you don't know it at the initial stage, you know, laws change as society is revolving. Are you getting me? But if you know the law is bad at the initial state, at your legislative state, you should not do it. But as society is revolving, laws also are obsoleting. I'm not disputing that, and that's what has happened. Even the 1997 presently, you can go in, you can look at it. You see laws that are not matching with the society you amend.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
That's all we have for you. As you can see, we are at the National Assembly. This is where the NAMs were voting against or in for this bill, that is the draft constitution. And then finally, the majority, that is the 2/3 of the majority or the NAMs should vote yes for the bill so that this bill will pass this second reading. But unfortunately, that was not possible. So this is all we have for you. I am Lamil MCC, and a big thanks to my camera lady, Amidiba. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
What is your name, please?
My name is Modu Jabang. I am the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment.
Yes! From now till the end of October, you stand a chance of winning a bag of rice when you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada and Switzerland with Supersonics money transfer. Amazing! So from now till the end of October, every time you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada and Switzerland, you stand a chance of winning a bag of rice. Only 100 bags available, so hurry now and be part of the 100 lucky winners in this special unbeatable bonanza from now until the end of October with Supersonics money transfer. Enjoy our safe, fast, reliable and convenient money transfer service with the largest payout network in the Gambia with charges starting from $0. Yes! Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonics money transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics. The unbeatable bonanza with Supersonics.
Fatu's Guest House. Yeah, Fatu's Guest House. dama ne jox leen ma seen noppa yéen ñi nga xam ne ni bëgg ngeen a dem Farafenni nag ñu bari den fay bëgg a dem di xalaat ndax am naa mbokk aw ma mbokk fan laay dem dëkk ak fan laa du dem dëkk seen coono jeex na seen xalaat jeex na te si biir yaa Fatu's Guest House ñu ngi leen fa amal li nga xam ne ni moom mooy c'est ko self container
saala cabinet
ñaari cabinet ak saal
single room
néegi nag nekkul ne la naa jox waaye duñ leen laaj mooy sore naa ñëw indiwaale leen seen yére kase ndaxte yére yi sax foo leen koo def ñu ngi leen ko amal saala cabinet yi bu nekkaa nga am lal bu nooy saal bi ñu ngi ko defar ba mu yaaña toogu yi nekk fa télé bi nekk fa channel bi nekk fa channel bu la neex ngay cuun waaye nag amuñ si loolu rek yéen ñi nga xam ne yéenay dem ak seen famille ak seen njaboot benn nit wala ñaari nit ñu ngi leen fa amal waañ yu baax waañ yu yaaña bagage yi waañ yëpp ñu ngi fa yow yaay xool loo bëgg a togga rek nga teg si gaz bi daal di taal togga lekk sa xol sedda
léegi tamit nag aman lañ leen lii di AC ak ñu nga xam ne fan rek lañ am waaye amuñ si loolu rek ñu ngi leen amal fu nga xam ne foofu ngeen di toog ngeen fiixlu seen xel dal ñu ngi leen amal ndox ak courant 24 hours amuñ si loolu rek njëg bi yomb ba bëgg a dee
fu ñu nekk nag neex a xam ba bëgg a dee si gannaaw gaaraas si base bi foofu sa Farafenni lu néew rek ngay dox am si marché bi jënd loo bëgg delluwaat sa kër ak yaa Fatu's Guest House mun nga noo jokkoo ñun si 790 1355
35 30 489
email si ombay7843@gmail.com si yaa Fatu's Guest House so leen fa demee dinañ leen jox customer care service bu baax seen xolay sedda ba ni ngeen fay jógee yaa Fatu's Guest House yaa Fatu's Guest House lii leen amal yéen ñuy dem Farafenni saay boo leen tëddee nelaw leen ndaxte yaa Fatu's Guest House génne na seen coono bi yëpp fii si biir dëkk bi
Gamsobis in focus with Kalilu Banjang
every Saturday
from 8 to 10 p.m.
You want to know about the Gambia entertainment industry. You want to know the existing policies and programs of the arts and culture sector. You want to know about the governance and management of the arts associations. The program will throw a fresh light on the entertainment industry in focus. We will touch so many angles about the cultural sector, the opportunities and challenges, and interrogate them, and most importantly, offer solutions.